The sun is out for a few minutes. Oh, it's so warming. I love the sun. So I just planted, I forgot I had this in my pocket. It was a bag of 100 tiny little creeping thyme seeds. So I just took the initiative. I have this like brown patch here of soil and I'm just doing it, you know. I want to make this whole lawn into a wildflower lawn instead of just grass. There's already some little wildflowers and some clover, and then this fillery weed that the chickens love to eat, dandelions. I'm not sure what these are, but they're really cute. I have a beautiful lawn with wildflowers and fragrant. Am I just getting my face all dirty? A burst of fragrance every time you step on them, then yeah, I'm up for that. So I'm excited. And then it has a really pretty purple flower, so we'll see how that goes. This is another thing that I am just experimenting with. So underneath is soil, and then I dug in there potatoes. You know how when you buy potatoes and they're like, and they start sprouting eyes? Well, I just cut those parts off and then dug them in that soil. And that soil actually was dust bath for my chickens. So it's a mixture of wood ash, potting soil, diatomaceous earth, and I think that's it. But we'll see how that goes, because I've never planted potatoes before either. Okay. While I'm here, I wanted to show you my compost piles. So this is the very freshest, number 1, number 2, and this is the final result, number 3. So I mean, I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I don't know, I just kind of wing it. I have my mixer pitchfork here, and tell the difference. This one's still like bright and colorful. So compost, I've researched, it's basically 3 things: carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen. The carbon is from the wood or leaves or brown matter, cardboard, paper, anything brown. And then the nitrogen is from the green, so like grass clippings or kitchen scraps. And then you need oxygen, so that's why you rotate and give it some oxygen. So anyway, that's how I do it. I'm not sure if it's right or wrong. I just started, you know, like I said earlier, I do spend a lot of time planning and researching and strategizing. I think that was the first year living here. That was my time to do all that and structure what I wanted. However, now I feel like it's just time to do, just not think too hard about it. So that's what I'm trying. And like you can see here, it looks like soil, you know. I had a dream that this lady teacher of mine, I guess that she represented earth or spirit of wisdom, something along those lines. But she told me in my dream, well, it was a test. She was grading my compost pile and I got an F. So that kind of alerted me to work on the compost area and be better steward of kitchen scraps and things like that. So I'm really thankful for things like that. 4th time peeing on that bush. I just planted that bush too. Anyway, that's that. Oh, even though Sadie is smaller, she's older, and she kind of bullies Nimbus. He's gonna be twice her size soon, and then she's knocking him over. Look at that. She was punching him earlier. Oh my god. Well, while we're here, I wanted to show you this rain barrel setup that I makeshifted. So I just cut the existing gutter at that point, added this attachment that I got from Lowe's, and we got these barrels for $35 on Facebook Marketplace. And then I attached, well, yeah, so it's on cement blocks and then a lot of wood chips around it. Same with that gutter. And then there's one on the other side of the house. And each one has a hose attachment. And during the summer, this persimmon tree was really suffering. So I wanted to bring extra life into it from the rain we've been getting. Water issues this past summer and spring. That persimmon suffered. We have some eucalyptus out in the front that we're praying for the resurrection of them, but then they unfortunately died, and if they don't come back to life, they are gonna chop them down, so it breaks my heart. But yeah, that persimmon tree didn't produce any fruit, so it's kind of a bummer. Alright, this rain, you guys, is so good for the area that we live in, which is the driest climate. We just are getting out of a drought, I hope, but we've been in a drought for a long while, and we didn't get our water rights last year. That was the first time in 100 years that the city, the municipal water supply shut off our water to all farmers in this area. So trees died, animals died. It was really harsh on the environment and farmers. So this year we're really hoping that the water reserves are high enough, especially for where we're at, where the river, all our irrigation water comes from the river. And with all this rain that we're getting, I mean, it has to happen. We have to have enough water to irrigate this year. So I'm really banking on it, because like I mentioned, the persimmon tree wasn't producing a lot, like any fruit. We had 3 eucalyptus trees die up front. So all that to say is pray for water and that we get our rights.